we have to talk about the LSU Pro Day. They had a segment on that. And listen, they had a segment also on the Notre Dame one. We'll mention that real quick, but it was quick, it was brief, and they didn't even talk about Joe Alt really, who was the main guy that people were there to see. So let's be honest, they weren't gonna get another tackle. I know some people wanted it, but they weren't gonna get another tackle. Like
that'd be silly.
So here's basically what happened during the segment they had on the LSU Pro Day. First off, it starts with Brian Daboll talking about Nabers in a quote that's already been given like 10,000 times prior to the episode on all the previews. He said, "That guy's a stud on tape. Nabers got a little dog in him," which he's right. Listen, you can't watch the tape and watch the film and see what he did this last year in college and not be impressed. If you are, then kudos. You are not easily impressed. You have a very, very high bar. You set the bar very high. So,
dude, chin ups off your bar in no time.
Yes. But yeah, Shane then mentions the fact that he may be there at 6. Spoiler alert, he was. Most of the segment was Nabers basically making catches and them doing slow-mo shots of him or him joking around with all the other guys at the LSU Pro Day, which was honestly, I thought a missed opportunity. I really did. Like, I would have loved to see more feedback on the performance, more talk from them about what they thought of him as a player, more on Jayden Daniels, who, again, we didn't know if we were going to have a chance to trade down and potentially get a quarterback at that time when that was shot. It'd been nice to get a little bit of feedback and see some stuff from Jayden Daniels there. Or Brian Thomas, who was one of the top wide receivers in the draft as well. Like, what happened if, hypothetically, Nabers, Adunze, all these guys were taken early at that point. Let's say if it went quarterback, then wide receiver, and we're only stuck with one option for wide receiver, and we didn't like that option, we might have traded down and go with a guy like Brian Thomas later on in that first round. I just feel like it was a missed opportunity on their end, and I think maybe not all people would have enjoyed that as much as we would, because we kind of did a ton of work on the draft and want to see if they thought the same things we thought, but I just thought it was a little odd. I thought it was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, they kept it to like the casual fan, not like the goofball fans out there that really do the homework and dive into each player. So like,
yeah,
I get it to the point, but they did have like a nice little part of it where they talked about, let's go trade up, let's trade down, let's see what happens. What are we going to piece, and who do you think they're going to piece with? So it was
yeah, but that was later on. That wasn't even Pro Day. Like, that's what I'm saying. I just think the Pro Day was a wasted opportunity. It really was.
It really was.
So,
if you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Enter to win a Daniel Jones signed jersey. Simply subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@2giantgoofballs, and email a screenshot to 2giantgoofballs@mail.com to enter. Only one submission allowed per subscriber. Monthly subscribers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs will get an additional 2 entries. Contest ends when the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. This contest is not affiliated with the NFL, New York Giants, Daniel Jones, or any other person or company besides the 2 Giant Goofball podcast. Good luck to everyone.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.